Luke Buxton.
Andrew, going off that 8-0 run, you guys were shooting 0% from three before, then you made obviously those two in the layup. Kind of what was going through your head when that run occurred?
I just want to say for the record, I'm not scared to shoot the ball. I just want to take good shots or coach will get mad at me. But for that 8-0 run specifically, I don't know. I took one in the first half and it was like dead on. It was just a little short. So I just needed to get my legs into it a little bit. And Coach Davis talked to all of us at halftime and said, like, basically trust your work, trust the effort you put in, and like keep shooting the ball. And that's been my mantra this year. My confidence has grown since over the summer, kind of working on my game a lot. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep shooting. It's not really anything that I was thinking of. I spaced the floor. I think Caleb hit me for one of them. And if I have an open shot, I'm going to hit it.
And quick follow-up on the steal and then the layup. Did you have any thought to dunk it? I don't know what was going on in your head. What was it?
Yes. Yeah, I did. And I don't know if we're counting my first half as a poster or not, that one, but I'm going to say it is. But for the second half, I just played like 5 straight defensive possessions. So my legs were gone. There's no way I was going to dunk that ball. But I thought about it. I was more concerned about getting the 2 points and extending our lead.
Gotcha.
Brett Friedlander.
Andrew, you guys have fallen behind by double digits in, I believe, 4 of your first 6 games. Is there any rhyme or reason or any kind of common thread to that? And how do you keep from getting off to those slow starts?
If I had a good answer, I'd tell you, but I don't know. I personally, I didn't think we played well. Like, our effort was terrible. We weren't hitting outside shots. We weren't getting the ball inside to our bigs. Like, Armando and Dayron really bailed us out today. Garrison did as well. But we're just not coming in with enough energy. We're not getting up for the games as much as we did previously in my first 2 years. Because I remember going on runs. I was just talking to Walker Miller about when we went up like 28-2 against Wake my sophomore year, and just like games like that where it's over in the first 5 minutes. Like, that's the kind of Carolina basketball we need to get to, and we're not bringing all of our energy right when we start. So like we gotta change some things and figure it out.
Do you think the lack of fans in the stands or the lack of atmosphere in these games has anything to do with that?
Personally, no. I mean, it's different for every player, right? But once you step between those lines and you're wearing this uniform, you know what's at stake. So I don't think the fans have really anything to do with it from a competitive standpoint. We need to get up for these games ourselves because we don't know when we're going to have fans or not.
Thanks, Andrew.
Brendan.
Hey, Andrew. Coach Williams has talked a couple of times this season, obviously, as the overall offense sort of comes along, the rebounding advantage for you guys is going to continue to be key. But on the flip side of that, how essential is it for you and RJ and Caleb to be spacing the floor and opening up some room for Garrison and Armando and Dayron and Walker down low?
Well, as you can see today, it's very important. We need to hit shots so we can get our bigs some room so they can go to work. If we're shooting 14% from 3 every game, that's not going to bode well for our bigs either. Because why wouldn't teams, pack the paint and dare us to shoot or whatever? So we need to really step up and hit some shots to help out our bigs.
And I know in the past.
Sorry, go ahead, Brendan. Last one.
I was just going to say, I know in the past you have mentioned how, and Roy has mentioned that you make more shots in practice maybe than you had in games. Is that the same way with Caleb and RJ to some extent? I mean, compared to what they're doing in games, has it been a better offensive showing in practices thus far?
Well, I'd say so, yes. Like, I don't think they're percentage-wise, I don't think they're shooting the ball that well right now, but it changes, and they're 2 of the hardest working guys on our team. So I know like if this was my freshman year, I wouldn't worry about it. Like, they're going to be fine. They're going to be really good players. They're going to put the work in, and it's going to translate. They're going to figure it out. I wouldn't be worried about it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andrew. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Brendan. Coach Williams is ready.